All right, what's up? I'm here. What the hell day even is it? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. With
Oh,
a band called
okay.
Bagworm. Now, where are you guys from?
Colfax, and he's from Pontiac, but we practice in Colfax.
Gotcha. So, tell the viewers who you are and what you do.
I'm Greg. I play drums.
I'm Skip. I'm on vocals.
I'm Josh. I play guitar.
All right, and how did all of you get into making music?
Oh, that could be a long story. Me and Josh been playing in bands for like 30 years, and so this is like band number I don't even know, like 18 or something maybe for me and him. And we've known Skip for a while, and you can talk about you now.
Yeah, God, I think I've been in and out of band since about 98. Not as many as these guys are, but
We're old.
yep. So I tried picking up bass, didn't work out, and I found that I can scream because I have to yell because everybody's taller than me. So I was like, found I was really good at it. Cool, let's go.
All right. So, how'd you guys' sound come to be like? I don't know, it's kind of unique. It's like kind of a little bit sludgy, but it's a little like groovy, but like it's very, like screamy, like, it's different.
I like that description. What, like I like old 80s stuff, like new wave and stuff like that. Josh has always been into like this super heavy groovy guitar, like
Right.
Static X and Fear Factory. And Skip, we wanted to start this band a few years ago, and I wanted Skip to sing, but every person I talked to about starting this band, they're like, man, you should get that dude Skip from Pontiac to sing. And I'm like, that's who I want. So it worked out pretty good. But I don't know, not everybody's got the same influences, and somehow it's just blending very well together.
For sure.
It's like, sure, see what happens. So,
We're liking it.
Yeah, I think a lot of them had a good spark with the new metal scene kind of hitting back hard again. And I messaged him after we just got tickets to go see Mudband and Cold Chamber. I'm like, why don't we give this thing a shot again? He hit me back up a few days later. He's like, let's do it. All right. So that's how it started.
Sweet.
You know?
But yeah, influences are all over the place.
yeah, it seems like new metal is definitely on the rise. We got nieces and nephews that are ranging anywhere from like 10 to 14 years old, and they're wearing Korn and Slipknot shirts. And I'm like, how'd you even know about these bands? You know? And here we used to see them before they even got signed back in the day. You know, I remember seeing Mudband playing at a little bar there in Bloomington. You know,
We're like 7 people on a Tuesday night, now look at them.
yeah, 75% Little King bottles. Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so your band name, why Bagworm?
I used to work at a landscaping place back in 2001, and we were out doing some tree work and stuff, and I saw this weird ass nasty looking thing hanging from a tree. And I asked the dude working with me, I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, that thing is disgusting. And he said, that's bagworm, and it's just a nasty looking gooey cocoon of like wormy looking shit. And as soon as he said that, I was like, damn, I've got to start a band called Bagworm. So I've been sitting on that name for 22 years now. And it didn't seem to fit with anything else when I got in other bands, like death metal bands and stuff. I'm like, nah, don't work. So I just saved it. And then this come along. I'm like, yep, this is perfect. This is perfect. So yeah, it's kind of a boring story, but that's how we came up with it.
All right. Hey, what's up, my longtime viewer, Kyler? Hey, brother. Okay, so what would you say is the biggest struggle you guys are facing right now?
The biggest what?
Struggle.
The biggest struggle, gee.
For me, I would say the biggest struggle as far as for me goes is I've always wanted to do clean vocals. So it's a huge challenge for me to try to do cleans because I've always been scream or death metal. So that's been my biggest hill.
But he's doing good. He doesn't tell you that. He's too damn modest. But he's making a very good transition.
Mm-hmm.
We love him.
Aw.
That was me batting my eyelashes at you.
And this is me blushing. No, I
That probably, we're all working class folks, so,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
a 50-hour day job and, like kids and like my kid right now is she's in basketball and softball. And it's just, it's just trying to keep up with that and then having the time to practice, set up, all of our computer stuff for our live, when we go out and play and whatnot, because we're doing the whole, basically, we're all plugged into one box and it's all on the computer, so
Yeah.
easy to.
And I'm just almost 50, so I'm old and I just get tired very easily. I'm gonna be honest. That's my big struggle.
He just finally got rid of the flip from a couple weeks ago.
damn no kid.
Damn it.
Hey, that's Rick.
All right. So each of you tell me a story about a particular song or band that like had a big impact on you and made you want to make music.
Who wants to go first?
Skip, you go.
I'd probably have to say what made me want to get into music was hearing Des from Coal Chamber. Besides the fact that I tried playing bass and my fingers just don't coordinate very well. I got little fingers. But no, hearing Des do Loco for the first time just made me want to go ape shit. So that was it for me right there. And then it was just Korn, all the new metal influences. There was so much energy in all that.
Mhm.
And you, Josh?
Oh, I'd probably say my dad. He played drums. When growing up, he's played in country bands. He played in rock bands. So he was really diverse. So at a young age, I remember seeing pictures of me in a baby, carrier at his practice. So I got influenced by a lot of his buddies and different bandmates. So, the rock and roll is always going to be there. And then, one of his guitar player's son, he kind of introduced me. He moved more into like Metallica and Judas Priest. No, this is back in like the mid '80s, and then slowly get into. I moved over here to Colfax in '89, and started getting more into like, Skid Row, Faith No More's, Suicidal Tendencies, and then met this guy, and
That changed this world.
yeah, like, hey, have you heard this? And pouring out, I'm listening to Guar, Dying Fetus, and all kinds of stuff. But that's the thing, though. Is, we like really heavy music, but we also like the stuff that's not heavy too.
Right.
Because he's probably got the weirdest passion for music, with the Spice Girls. He's probably like the number one fan. Don't you still get like letters mailed to you from them?
No, they quit doing that. Mine was definitely seeing Motley Crue video for Looks at Kill in '84
Mm-hmm.
on man, what was that? There used to be what was it? Friday night tracks on TBS. My mom used to let me stay up when I was in 4th grade and watch that with her. It was on like 11 o'clock on Friday night. I saw the video for Looks at Kill. As soon as I seen Tommy Lee hit that bass drum and the pentagram shoot off and hit the girl's shield and the girls were all going crazy, I turned around to my mom. I was like, I want to be a drummer. And she signed me up for drums at school like that week. And ever since then, I've just been like obsessed with being in bands. I always want to be in a band. I never want to say, oh, I used to be in bands. I want to be like, oh yeah, I'm in a band. This is what we sound like. Check us out. We're on YouTube. So definitely Motley Crue for me.
All right. So you have your first show as Bagworm coming up in a couple weeks, right?
Yep, the 28th.
Yeah, there's a show flyer if anyone wanted to see it.
It's on stock.
All right, so What you guys excited? You all nervous about introducing the world of this band? Like what are you thinking?
I don't get nervous anymore.
Mhm.
I have faith in everybody. Both of these guys and Samantha, our bass player, and Ring, our keyboard and sampler. I'm not worried about anything. I have complete faith in them. And if something goes wrong, big deal. We
Yeah.
ain't losing no money. We're still having a good time. I'm sure the people that are going to be drinking are going to have a good time. So I don't worry about nothing anymore.
Yeah.
I'm nervous and excited. It's all get out. My last band has been 3.5 years ago, and I've been on stage like twice doing a guest
Mm.
vocal spot, but I'm just as excited as I am nervous about it.
He'll do fine.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So this is, because it's been quite a while since I've actually been with a full band. It's always been last 4 or 5 years. It's been just doing backing tracks and doing death metal. We don't do too many local shows doing the death metal around here. So this will be nice. Get out, we'll see all the friends, and we can get
Mhm.
dressed up and get all crazy, act stupid, and be like, "Oh, it was the show. It was all for the show."
Which is what we're really good at, is being stupid. That's our strong point.
Yeah. It's that midlife crisis we go through, we just become children again. So
I've never stopped, but now they say you're going to outgrow the heavy metal phase. Wrong.
No,
That's not going to happen.
I'm still at childlike height, so I never grew.
We buy all these clothes at Baby Gap. That's how small he is.
This came up a real big guy now.
Yeah, that was actually Chucky's, and it fits him.
I'm still working on that Baby Gap sponsorship for the band.
We'll get it.
Still haven't got back with it. I sent him an email like a week ago.
We're trying to get him to be the new face of Gerber. Replace that little baby that's on all their labels. We want it to be Skip. Our PR people are lacking. Yeah, slacking. They're not keeping up with our needs and demands. If you guys are watching this.
All right. So you've mentioned you're from a pretty small area. Is there much of a metal scene out there?
Nope. When me and Josh used to play at the Legion across the street with a bunch of guys, all really good musicians, excellent pickers, but they were all like in their 70s and we were like early 20s. And that's basically the scene here in Colfax.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys, there's been other bands here that like classic rock bands and stuff, but Bloomington, which is about a half hour from here, they have very good scene. A lot of cool rock bands, a lot of indie bands. There's metal bands, but not as much of the others. But it's pretty good scene. Everybody gets along. Nobody trash talks each other, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely
everybody goes and supports everybody, which is the major thing. So
yeah, and we've also done quite a few mixer shows where we've had punk bands with metal bands, rap artists, where we've all collaborated, put shows on together. Huge, great support amongst all of us. And we look at it as a brotherhood, sisterhood versus a competition to see who's better than the other.
exactly,
right.
Everybody's equal here. In our minds, that is.
Yeah. All right, so I've got kind of a weird question for you. I'll ask all my bands this.
Oh boy.
If you were a salad, what dressing would your salad have?
What dressing?
Yeah, if you were a salad, what dressing would it have?
I don't even eat salad, so man, that is. I'm prepared for any question, but not that one.
That's
Oh boy. Well, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like salad because I'm not real big on lettuce. And usually if I don't like something, I always put ketchup on it. So that's what I want to say. I'd probably put ketchup on it because I try to kill the taste because I love ketchup. So is that a
Okay.
weird enough answer?
That's
Say
kind of
what else?
weird, but
Ketchup on
that's
salad?
not the weirdest answer I've ever gotten.
Well, let me counter this question. What kind of salad are we talking?
I didn't even know there was kinds.
Yeah, see, there we go. Stupid.
Yeah, it's up to
No
you. You want to be
clue.
a Caesar salad? You can be a Caesar salad. You know, it's completely up to you.
Oh my God, we got
We are setting in a bowling alley, so Josh brought Skip's bowling shoes.
Here, let me get these on real quick.
Hey, Josh, you got to tell him if, what'd you say? If you were eating a salad, what would the
No,
dressing be?
if you were a salad,
If
what
you
dressing-
were a salad, what would dressing would it be? I said ketchup because I don't eat salad.
Okay, water.
Okay, there you go. There's weirder than ketchup. But if you know him, it's not that weird.
Still not the weirdest answer I've gotten, but it's a weird answer for sure.
We know where his mind is.
In the good.
In the gut.
No dressing because I taste better by myself.
All right.
You like the raw?
Yes,
So that'd be Skip raw.
I'm tasty.
We
All right.
cannot confirm that.
Nobody can. I am very much so tasteless.
All right. Where can people follow you and stay up to date with all your stuff?
Facebook is basically the only thing we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I made the Facebook and I'm,
We got Spotify too.
well, yeah, we got Spotify.
All
I don't know how to do all the fancy stuff. I probably should let somebody else do it. But, I didn't know how to type in. So it was like facebook.com, that line and then Bagworm after it. I didn't know how to do it. So it's just a bunch of like numbers and letters. So
I know.
I think if you just type the name in the search, it comes up though.
Oh,
Yeah.
That and Spotify.
Spotify, YouTube, pretty much almost any and all streaming platforms. Our two releases are on. I'll probably be looking at the near future about creating Instagram. I'm not real active on Instagram because
And I don't even know what the hell it is.
Facebook is pretty much our biggest pushing point.
I'm not allowed to be on that, so.
Yeah.
He says dumb stuff. He's lucky we're letting him do this interview.
Only because they use my phone.
Yeah, we're using his phone, so we kind of had to let him do it.
Yeah.
There's no lock on the bathroom on the outside, so we couldn't lock him in the bowling alley bathroom.
All right.
So he
So.
wiggled his way in.
Mhm. All right. So back in what, April, you dropped your song "Me Inside," right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
gonna see anything new from you anytime soon?
Probably.
Wait, we're gonna see what?
Something new from.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got other new stuff. We talked about releasing another single, but we're like gonna wait till after the show because we gotta have some surprises for the show. So yeah, we'll probably do an EP, maybe a full length or something, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
I hope.
Maybe a Christmas album.
A Christmas album.
There we go.
I would definitely do that. I'm dressing this now for that.
So we'll definitely have something coming out before Christmas time.
Yeah,
Whether it's a single, EP, you know.
An EP would be awesome. So.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. And what do you want to say to your fans who watch this or new fans you might have made tonight?
Please come to the show on the 28th.
Come to the show, listen to our music, look for upcoming events and upcoming announcements. Follow us, support us, share us, and also share your favorite bands and stuff with us that we haven't heard so we can, expand our horizons as well.
Yes.
We always like new stuff. We're old geezers, Definitely. Still got to keep up with the new music.
Share the music's the biggest thing. I mean, you don't have to buy a shirt, stickers or anything. I mean, it's cool if you do, but man, if you just, all you got to do, and it's free, just share the hell out of our music and we will be incredibly grateful.
For sure. All right. Was there anything we haven't touched on that you wanted to talk about?
We do got two other members in the band, but they're not here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, yeah, we want to say shout out to Samantha, our bass player. Shout out to Ring, our keyboard and sample person. We were hoping everybody could be here, but unfortunately they weren't.
Life happens, you know.
yeah.
Yep. Also, shout out to Chaos Ordinance, Oblivion Zero, Silence and Numbers, who are playing the first show with us on the 28th. All three kick-ass bands you should definitely check out. Shout out to Night Shop, the coolest venue in Central Illinois, in my opinion.
Shows about every night there.
Yeah, shows almost every single night there, every genre you can possibly think of.
We got Elvis the Clown will be playing
Yep.
this week.
Oh, my
Clown
goodness.
Presley is playing there this week, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. No, that's about all I got.
sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you
Very
coming
much
on.
for doing that.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Appreciate
thank you.
it.
This was fun. All right. You have a good night, guys.
All right, later.
Later.
Drop the bass.